The chimney collapsed on me. I couldn't move and I was numb. And now I have a metal rod in my cervical spine. It was summer. My boyfriend and I, we met up at my brother's apartment, which was in Boston. And so that was kind of like a 3-hour drive for both of us. We stayed in Boston for the day. We did a bunch of stuff. My brother had hung a hammock up on the roof, one side attached to a wall and one side attached to a chimney. And he said, oh, you guys should go on it. Like, you can see the whole north end is beautiful. And so we had went and got like cupcakes and stuff. I sat down on the hammock first, like a swing, kind of like facing forward. And then when my boyfriend sat next to me, the whole hammock kind of fell and the chimney fell on top of me. My brother was 3 floors down and he said that he heard it fall. I don't remember anything, and they called 911. I was in ICU for 3.5 weeks. I didn't know about my injury until the last week when they stopped all of the medication and I was told that I wouldn't walk again and possibly wouldn't have arm function. So it was pretty crazy. I was diagnosed a C5 quadriplegic, and that meant that I didn't have any function from the chest down. It basically shifted my spinal cord. So they fused a rod in my neck. But first, I was on the vent. I had a feeding tube. They said that I might gain arm function, which I did. No finger function. I went to rehab for 3.5 months. The hardest part was when I first got out of rehab, all my friends went back to school. My mom was my full-time caregiver. I, before my injury, just started like going out to bars and I was gonna go abroad. And I'm just like, this is like not fun. After 6 months, I went back to college. I had gotten into law school. I always wanted to be a lawyer. I never knew what kind of law I wanted to do, but after I was injured, I realized there's so many things that need to be changed for the disability community. Accessibility. The other thing is for people that receive Social Security for disability, you can't save more than $2,000 in your savings account. So you're really forced into poverty. And so I knew that was what I wanted to do. Stereotypes that I've noticed is like that someone in a wheelchair can't be in a relationship, or like we can't do things in relationships that everyone does, which is just not correct. Jack and I have navigated our relationship pretty well. In the beginning, my mom did all the care, but then we realized, we wanted to start doing things and we didn't want to have to bring my mom to like do all the care. That's when we decided that Jack would be my full-time caregiver. I never thought I would let him shower me and do all my care, but it's just so much easier. It doesn't feel like he's my caregiver. We're around each other 24/7 and we're just like best friends. I think the advice that I would give is the beginning's going to be the hardest. What's important is, I think, just to let yourself have a bad day if you're having a bad day. Also, keep setting goals, even if they're small goals. I am seen. Are you?